Chickens ain't shit and they ain't saying nothing. 100 mother suckers can't tell my Scorpio nothing. We bees in the trap, we bees in the trap, we bees in the trap, we bees in the trap. Scorp John, Scorpiana, you thought I was done with you? I ain't done with you yet, honey. We still need to talk about the Lionsgate portal and what is this timeline for you that you're gonna be entering into. Some saying, some sassy shit. Got the lion shirt out here. I'm feeling myself. I'm vibing with my Scorpios. My cutie patootie looking all this so sexy and so yummy. Delicious snack. So, dear Scorpio, this is going to be your reading for the Lionsgate portal August 8th until the 14th. This is a powerful manifestation portal. It's a galactic event which is taking place within the next few hours. You're going to be watching this reading. And in this reading, I'm going to see what is the overall arching energy between you and your person, the challenge. I'm going to take a look at the past, present, and future, clarify all the cards, and pull some final advice. Also, at the end of this reading, I will take a look at your finances and your money and what is it that's coming into your life real quick. So, Scorp John, I want to thank you for all your love and for all your support. Thank you for everything. Sprinkle, sprinkle. So, let's get I miss you too. You thought I was done? I'm done with you. I'm going to come back every single day because I want to, okay? Because I want to hang out with you. I love seeing you in the comments. And I know that I'm your favorite funny Armenian guy and I'm your favorite Leo. On this Lionsgate portal, I'll tell you about that later. You and I need to set an intention, Scorpio, okay, together. Oh, holy moly, Shia, you got the lovers on top of your reading. That's something very hot. Okay, oh, Scorpio, you get the magician here for the Lionsgate portal as an overarching energy. Are you kidding me? You pulled the words out of my mouth. I was going to say, I need you to help me to manifest, not help me, but like set an intention with me. Because I know that my person that's coming into my life, he definitely must be a Scorpio or has some strong Scorpio placements. Sprinkle, sprinkle. It's that simple. Now, allow me the opportunity to, you're manifesting something. You're manifesting a connection. Manifestation portal is like very much open up to you, especially during the Lionsgate. What is the overarching psychic message? Wow. Spiritual union. Are you kidding me? Is this really happening? Hold on, Scorpio. Is this really happening? What's going on in here? Okay, you're manifesting the spiritual union, and the spiritual union is coming in so fast. It's literally jumping out of the dead. I don't know. I'm so excited. I'm like literally... Fuck, this is so exciting. I don't know. This is not Leo's reading, but whatever. So in the recent past, dear Scorpio, I'm just like running around like a little kid. In the recent past, Scorpio, you have the Page of Pentacles, the Three of Wands, and the Chariot. So in the recent past, I feel like that you waited before you moved. You waited for a person for a long time, but then you had to move on. Okay, I see here a waiting process and then moving on process. Okay, for many of you, I do feel like that you could have dealt with somebody that was possibly not so much in communication with you. Could have been a long distance relationship. When you look at the ships here in the background, constantly waiting and waiting. We're gonna clarify this shortly. Could have been a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, or Cancer. Now, in the present moment, you have the Seven of Swords, the Lovers, and the Four of Swords. So in the present moment, you want peace. You want peace. You don't want no conflict. You don't want no argument. There is a shift that's happening within you, dear Scorpio. And I think this shift has to do a lot with the fact that you have been doing a lot of healing within yourself, and you've been asking yourself this question: is it really worth to, hold anything about this person? Or because whatever they have done to you, I think it might have really pissed you off big time, or pissed me off too. But I feel like you're realizing it's not worth it, and you're maybe changing your perspective about this person. You're setting an intention. You believe that this person could be your soulmate, and you want something to work out with them. Now, I'm going to give an explanation about the Seven of Swords later, because it has a different meaning other than just cheating and lying and all that, okay? Because I think this is a different story. Now, in the near future, you have the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Swords, and the Strength card. So There is a lot of love in the near future. I think the main thing that you're going to need to watch out for is not to rush into it back again too fast, dear Scorpio. You could be dealing with a Leo. Again, like I said, somebody who has strong fire in their birth chart also. Knight of Cups and the Strength. Okay, so this is talking about a strong soul connection, strong love, power dynamic. But there is an energy here of you recognizing a pattern that you don't want to fall back into, or if this is somebody that tends to be in and out of your life real quick, okay, on and off, that's something you really want to watch out for, okay, so that you both don't end up in the same place. There is a lot of patterns you need to look out for. What you don't see coming at the bottom there, you have the King of Wands, the Six of Pentacles, and the King of Cups. King of Wands and the King of Cups. I see here that for many of you, what you're ultimately looking into, that there is going to be an equal give and take exchange energy. That's what I see coming up for many of you. Now, if this is a same-sex situation, that's a different story. Take it as it resonates. If it doesn't, then it doesn't. This is like and there is the Sun at the bottom of the deck. This is literally, I don't know, I feel like this reading is for me. I love that. I love this. You're manifesting a soul connection. You're manifesting a lover into your life. Now, in the present moment, your main energy here for the Lionsgate portal is the Magician. So this is something that you're calling into your life. Maybe there is a situation you have been stressed out quite a long time and it's been taking a toll on you, been very debilitating, but you are changing. There is a shift in your energy, Scorpio. You're the transformative sign. Five of Cups, the Three of Wands, and the Two of Swords. So here's the thing. You're manifesting from, like, doesn't matter distance, wherever you are from, okay? Like I said, there is something here, a situation that's been debilitating. It's been taking a toll on you, right? As I was speaking, the cards are also confirming. There is the Five of Cups, which is an indicator of some sort of a situation that was very disappointing. The Two of Swords. Right now, you're at this cusp and at this place of, like, it's a crossing bridge. You're crossing this river of change and you're waiting, you're watching, you're looking, but you're not obsessing over. There is a difference. And you know that things are going to moving forward. These things are going to be moving forward between you and this person. There is something within you deep down that's telling you that it's going to take place anyways. So you're manifesting a spiritual connection. You're manifesting a lover, okay? This is not a coincidence that you have these two cards coming up for you in your reading, which is like, it really gives me this energy of like, what? Wait, like, is this really happening? You're sprinkling, when you look at this right now, you're sprinkling things into the realm, okay? I think that you are a powerful manifestor, Scorpio, due to your transformational energy. Like, you have a very strong, you're very freaky and frisky. You have a powerful dynamic within you. I think, you know, to be honest, I love all the signs and all the water signs. You know, Pisces also, and you Scorpio, whenever I mention like the horniest sign, Pisces, but they're like, isn't the Scorpio? And yeah, it's out of the question. Scorpio is of course horny. You know what I'm saying? But you just have that like magnetic energy about you that you make things happen. Okay, it's like you pull things towards you, whether you know it or not. You are able to create something here, even though, you know, manifestation, it doesn't have to be, oh, it's just all like high vibe. You still could be sad, or you could still experience some sort of sense of disappointment and still manifest what you want. And the question here is, when you manifest it, how are you going to maintain it, right? Because it's not just about creating something into our life and attracting, like law of attraction. Now, you're creating this dynamic with a specific person here, that there's going to be a lot of love, okay? But also this is going to require you to trust this person back again. In the recent past, you have the Page of Pentacles clarified by the Hangman, the King of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. For many of you, I see here there was a long pause. Could have been a Pisces, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, or any of those placements in their birth chart. There was definitely a long pause of having these Ace of Wands activities going on. Somebody might have been holding back. Somebody maybe was kind of breadcrumbing you. They were not either giving you this, or I don't know what would be like. Maybe they were not giving you the, you know what I'm saying, the Ace of Pentacles or the Ace of Wands. Take it as it resonates. Ace of Wands, my favorite card. So here's the thing. In the recent past, I see here somebody putting you on a hold. This is not a call center. You don't put my Scorpios on a hold. Okay, sprinkle, sprinkle. You need to really be very determined and clear, crystal clear with what you want to do with Scorpios. Now, the Three of Wands here is clarified by the Sun, the Seven of Cups, and the Nine of Pentacles. For many of you, you try to do everything within your power to make things work with this person. Like I said again, there was a lot of choices and decisions that you had to make. For many of you, it was a matter of you focusing either on your career and on your own stability and independence, or trying to work things out with this person. And I think that for many of you, after you waited for such a long time, you said, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna move forward. I'm gonna take charge of a situation and I'm gonna do my own thing. So, in the recent past, the Chariot here, let's clarify the Chariot. In the recent past, the Chariot is clarified by the Queen of Cups, the Nine of Wands, and the Queen of and the Eight of Swords. It's exactly what I was saying. Like, because of the uncertainty and not having much clarity coming from this person, and also feeling like as if this was a very hurtful situation, you felt like you were wounded, it made you realize, Scorpio, you know what, I'm gonna move forward. I don't need to wait for this person. I'm gonna do my own thing. I'm gonna focus on myself, and I don't have to chase anything. There is something that this person did. I think it was their lack of affection, compassion towards you that might have made you feel like, you know what, I just want to move forward. I'm not going to be sitting here begging for breadcrumbs. I'm saying. So in the present moment here, the Seven of Swords is clarified by the Wheel of Fortune, the Four of Pentacles, and you have the Devil at the bottom of the deck. Capricorn energy also. So in the present moment, like I said, this is going to require you to trust this person back again. If you're manifesting them, I think you're manifesting, you are manifesting this person, but also there is this inner voice within you. It's like, what if they don't really commit to me? Capricorn energy. What if this person doesn't really fully invest into the relationship? Okay, because I know as a Scorpio, you are very much emotionally invested into relationships. Now, this is somebody that you feel like is part of your soul connection. Wheel of Fortune, Six of Cups. You haven't been able to let go of this person. It is a fact. It's also reflected into the cards, and my cards do not lie. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Now, Seven of Swords here is talking about trust issues, okay? In the present moment, I feel like that you are trying to really convince yourself and persuade yourself in a way that you know, no, this is all perfect, I can go all in. But you also know that something hurt you at a deep level in the past, and you've done a lot of healing about it. It's like, I know you too well, Scorpio. My North Node is in Scorpio. It's like you want to go all in, but you still want to have your one foot inside the door. You don't want to really, really go all in. So I'm saying, like, there's a part of you, I think it's a Scorpio thing very much. It's like, once your trust is, you know, it's going to take a lot for this person to really prove themselves to be gaining your trust. Now, the Lovers in the present moment is clarified by the Strength. Like I said, a Leo energy here again, okay? The Judgment and the Chariot, Justice here at the bottom of the deck. You want to make sure that you're being fair to yourself, and I think that this is somebody that might need to either separate or divorce from somebody, or if there is a third party, they need to separate from that. You're having a major realization with the Strength card, the Judgment, and the Chariot, how you want to move forward with this person. And I think that you are calling this person back into your life. You are going to hear back from this person. You are going to be hearing back from this person, okay? There is going to be communication coming in, and I think this is literally talking about, you have the Lovers on top of your reading. There is a lot of love, a lot of passion, and a little bit of lust between you and this person. But I feel like that you are able to really control your emotions and your feelings when it comes to this individual. You don't want to rush into getting back into this connection right away. The Chariot here, moving fast forward, moving energy, and the Judgment. Your Judgment is kind of like telling you, hey, hold the horses, hold them Sphinx, right? Before you go full into a relationship. The Four of Swords here is clarified by the Star, Aquarius energy, Page of Wands, and the Five of Swords. So it looks like, I was going to say Pisceana, it looks like Scorpio, there has been some sort of a conflict between you and this person that still needs to be resolved. I see here there was more than one person that was involved in this image, in this picture, between you and this person, okay? Somebody younger that might have been involved in this imagery, somebody that maybe tried to get your person, or a third-party situation. Something here needs to be set right, okay? The Justice at the bottom of the deck. You don't want to move forward with this person unless they really come to the realization they need to be like completely free, single, available, emotionally available to you, physically available to you. You have basically challenged this person, a major conflict about their commitment towards you. Okay, so within the next few hours and the days within this Lionsgate portal, your consciousness is going to be elevated, your psychic abilities is going to be enhanced even more, and you're going to be able to really make a decision and understand like what are the things that you really want to be doing with this person long term. Do you see yourself being long term with this person? Manifesting this spiritual union is not the hardest thing. I think, I'm not going to say it's the hardest thing, but there is going to be a challenge of you getting to know this person back again from a new perspective, if I may say. And that's why in the near future, the Knight of Cups here is clarified by the High Priestess, the Lovers, and the Knight of Wands. Yeah, the High Priestess and the Lovers here together. It's a spiritual connection, it's a spiritual union. Okay, here you go. You have the Lovers here, right? And then the High Priestess. So it's a spiritual connection, and I think that your subconscious mind, Scorpio, is guiding you to make the right decision with this person. Okay, you are definitely at a point where you are trying to make a decision based off of your growth that you have been having, and you don't want to sabotage your goals. And this is something that you really need to fully trust. I think besides the tarot readings that you're watching, besides what other family members, friends, or people are advising you, this is strongly tied up to how you internally are feeling. What is your inner compass telling you with the High Priestess, right? So I do feel like that you need to really come to this realization where if you want to move forward with this person, if you're manifesting a soul connection, are you ready to face some challenges with this person? Not that you are not strong enough to face it. I think it's a matter of you really realizing that you don't want to be depleting yourself to the point where you're exhausting yourself of constantly trying to give in back to this person, constantly giving and giving and giving. So I'm saying there has to be a reciprocation. So in the near future, you're going to be communicating something very straightforwardly with this person. It could be this person reaching out to you and wanting to talk to you. So the Knight of Swords is clarified by the Six of Swords, Nine of Cups, and the Page of Pentacles, and the Hierophant at the bottom of the deck, Taurus energy. So Scorpio, in the near future, you're going to be basically telling this person that your individuality and your independence are definitely at the core for you. You're very much focused on what's important for you. You could be a designer. You could be, I don't know, you could be somebody that you create music, you do the gym, you do this, you do that. There is a lot of things that you want to launch and start in your life, but you don't want to be doing that at the cost of, you don't want to go back to a relationship or try to, commit to something or somebody that you don't feel like this is a long term. You want to make sure that this person is on the same page with you. They're respecting your boundaries. They're not making you second guess and question, because I feel like you're kind of a little bit like a Leo sitting on the edge of like how you get into a relationship with somebody and in the middle of the day, you're doing your own things and you're committing to certain things, and all of a sudden it's like there is something that pops up in your mind. Are they being loyal? Are they doing something behind my back? Like, you don't want to have those thoughts. I'm saying you don't want to question a lot of those things with this person. Now, the Strength is clarified by the Five of Wands, the Eight of Cups, and the Justice, and you have the Two of Cups here at the bottom of the deck. So in the near future, you are going to have to make a final decision. When you manifest the spiritual union, the Magician, I think it's a beautiful connection. There is a lot of love between you and this person, but you really are gonna make this one point very clear, and this is it. It may not resonate with every single person. It's very clear. This is a very clear combination. You are gonna make sure that you tell this person with the Justice, they need to either separate from the person that they are dealing with, if that's a third party, if that's an ex. They are in a conflict. This person is in a conflict, and they need to walk away from that. They need to walk away from a conflict, whether that's a legal matter, whether that's a situation they need to separate from in order for them to be with you. That's it. Okay, they need to be completely set free. They need to be able to come towards you in order for you to be with you, okay? And you're gonna be very resilient and tenacious about this conversation and this decision when you have it with this person. Manifestation, you're manifesting, the whole thing. But I think that it also comes down with just discussing certain aspects and aesthetics of this relationship. So let's get the advice for you, dear Scorpio. Let's get the advice. Okay, so you have the Hangman, the Four of Cups, and the Queen of Pentacles. So you've been waiting for this moment for a long time. That's one of your readings also. You've been waiting for this situation to resolve. You've been waiting for something to really get clear towards you. So when this manifestation happens, when this reunion happens, and you call into this person and they show up in your reality, you really need to be very firm and grounded in your decision with the Queen of Pentacles energy. This is not joking around. This is not beating up around the bush. Queen of Pentacles is telling, you know what, this is where I am. I got a house, I got a business, or this is what I want, and this is where I'm heading towards you. Are you towards in my life? Are you ready to share certain things with me? Are you ready to what you bring to the table? You know, do you want to be a power couple dynamic or you don't? Okay, because here's the thing, there is something here that's being illuminated for you with the Hangman energy. And when you become more enlightened, when you become more, everything becomes more crystal clear for you, Scorpiana, you're gonna understand that here, you know, you're manifesting this connection, you're calling this person into your life, but is this something that you truly wanna maintain? Is this the person that you really wanna be with? So I think this 888 portal for you in your reading, what I'm getting out here is to set some clear intentions that when this person comes into your life, law of assumption, right? Manifestation. You can set an intention and say, when this person comes into my life, I'm only claiming and calling in the best case scenario for me and for this person, best case outcome. So with that intention, when you're calling that into it, because this is happening within the next few hours, this whole manifestation portal, 888 portal happens once a year. It's important to be very clear with the intention because the universe doesn't understand language. The universe responds to a vibration and to a certain set of frequencies, right? So it's important for us to be in that vibration and the frequency of feeling already as if we are living in the best reality, in the best case scenario with this person, right? If that's what you want, so that everything else falls into its place organically. Like even the conversations here, even this whole conflict and this hot mess that this person is involved in, it goes smoothly for them. And in order for you to manifest somebody to be with you, if they're in a third-party situation, I'm gonna let you know. I talked about this a long time ago on my lives. I'm gonna tell you now. It just came to my mind. You can set an intention and tell the universe, you know what, whoever is the third party that's with my person, I want him to find somebody better to leave my person, so it's a win-win situation. I end up with my person and they end up with somebody else. Sprinkle, sprinkle. It's a win-win situation. A win is a win. They end up, the third party finds someone better. Don't wish bad upon them. Just, hey, wish them to find somebody from their ex comes back into their life. They leave my person is completely mine. That's something that you can set an intention to. Now, let's talk about your money situation here real quick. How is your finances looking for you? Okay, so you have stay balanced, and it says money isn't everything, so have a variety of interest. Time is a form of wealth. A lot of you are going to be wanting to start a business, launch something here on the side. I feel like that you're going to be really wanting to bring balance into your work and into your daily life. For many of you have been wanting to commit yourself to more fitness. I think also be maybe wanting to write a book, launch a business. You have been wanting to be a tutor, mentor. I see here coaches, Scorpio. I see here some of your musicians and singers, okay, songwriters as well. One of the things that I see here is you turning your hobbies into monetization, monetizing your hobbies, making profit off of it by doing the things that you love, that you want to do, and also helping other people out there. There is definitely movement. The bicycle here means movement in your life. There's a 2 card here. I didn't see there was 2 cards together. So apparently it was actually stuck with it. I don't know. There was no glue. I don't know what actually, I hope it wasn't calm. Sprinkle, sprinkle. So celebration, you will get good news in terms of work or wealth. Angels have your back. Okay, so there is the now you're making me blush. So there is definitely, Scorpio, some sort of celebration that's going to be coming into your life. I do strongly feel like here that I'm not holding it back, no filters. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Celebration, musician. There is a musical instrument here, right? With the harp. That's a harp. So I see here you becoming more balanced and maybe also getting a job or creating a job where you work less hours and you earn more income. Now, what is the angels and ancestral messages here for you, Scorpio? Let's talk about that for a second. I can't believe I say that. I'm screaming. Okay. Queen of Gabriel. So you have passionate, charming, brilliant, independent. You can do anything right now. Go after what you want. The ability to attract helpful people. You're attracting, you're manifesting, you're really calling into the things into existence. And I think that, you're also attracting the right friends into your life who are going to be helping you and guiding you, right? So the message here is for you. You can literally manifest whatever it is that you want. It's just becoming even more crystal clear on how you want to sprinkle, what direction you want to move forward with this person. So Scorpiana, this is what I had for you, my cutie patootie. Look, this is so yummy. Thank you so much for being in here, and I will see you on the next one.